Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I feel like it's been a while since I filmed, and I just want to get comfy with you guys and do like a Bible study with you guys. I keep saying you guys, oh my gosh, like it's been a long time and now I'm saying you guys a lot. Like, so I'm currently around this area where I make TikToks, but it also has very good lion. See, I was doing a devotional. In the devotional, it actually talked about Moses and how everyone has a weakest spot, and the devil uses this weakness that we all have to make us not reach the kingdom of God. So we all need to kind of identify our weakness to know what could hinder us from going to the kingdom of God. As we all know, as Christians, all want to make it to heaven. We all want to bring more people to God. We all want to live a long life and have everlasting life. And literally, the devil can literally use anything that can make you sin to make you not reach the kingdom of God. So we have to identify what weakness we had. But I actually want to read Numbers 20 with you, which is an example of Moses, who was always righteous. Moses was literally on God's side. He helped people from Israel. He helped people from Israel stop sinning. He made them turn from their evil ways. He was very good to God all the time of his life. The devil used him and made him sin. And that one sin turned him away from God. So let's read Numbers 20. So guys, Numbers 20 is called the number on the rock. So verse 20, verse 1 said, in the first month, the whole Israelite community arrived at the desert of Zin, and they stayed at Kadesh. There, Miriam died and was buried. I just want to give you guys context how Moses is kind of working with the Israelites to make them turn away from sin, because they were sinning, they were doing this stuff, they were worshipping other gods, they weren't acting right. And God just sent Moses to turn these people away from their sins and to make them just, better people so they can make it to the Now there was no water for the community, and the people gathered in opposition to Moses and Aaron. So guys, they're all together in a place, and they just don't, in the desert of Zin, and they don't have water. Think about it, in a desert and they don't have water. I also think fasting is very good, so maybe this is also good for them to build their relationship with God, not having water, not having food. So there was no water. They quarreled with Moses and said, so they started arguing with Moses and said, if only we had died when our brothers fell before the Lord. So guys, they literally, God has been saving them this whole time. They've gone through trials. They've gone through everything with Moses. God has been saving them. But now they're saying if only we have died. Just because they don't have water, they're being ungrateful, forgetting everything God has done for us. And this is something we do. And they're just like, if we had died before. Why did you bring us to the Lord's community into the wilderness, where that our livestock should die here? So they're saying because they don't have water, because they don't have food, they're gonna die. That means that they don't have faith, guys, because they think they're going to die when God is in their side. We all have God on our side, and we should never doubt. If God is telling you to do something, we should just trust him, and they weren't trusting him. And obviously this is making Moses angry. I just want to say that the devil is using these people to make Moses angry. Moses is a very righteous, calm, good guy. He's very meek. He has peace, but something's turning around. So these people are saying to Moses, why did you bring us out of Egypt to the terrible place? So this is them being ungrateful. It has no corn or figs, grapes, vines, or pomegranates. There is no water to drink. Moses said that they should trust him, but this is them not trusting him. And the devil is using these people to annoy him. This is Moses getting angry now. Moses and Aaron went from the assembly to the entrance to the tent meeting and fell face down, and the glory of the Lord appeared to them. The Lord said to Moses, take the staff, and you and your brother Aaron gather and assemble together. So Moses is now going to God and asking for help with Aaron. So speak to that rock before their eyes, and it will pour out its water. So God is just telling Moses, get a rock, and the rock is going to provide them with water. Because, God is very good, so he'll always be by their side. I always don't like having lip gloss on. But anyway, he said to Moses, God said to Moses, you'll bring water out of the rock for the community so that they will have their life and they can drink. So Moses took the staff from the Lord's presence just as he commanded him. So Moses is now, because he knows these people are hungry, they're thirsty, he now asks God for help, and God just says, get a stone, get a rock, and this rock will provide them with water. So Moses is still going to help them. He and Aaron gathered assembly together in front of the rock, and Moses said to them, "Listen, you rebels." This shows that he's already angry because the devil's making these people make him angry. "Must we bring your water out of this rock?" So he's just saying, must we do this? Then Moses raised his arm and struck the rock twice with his staff. Water gushed out, and the community of livestock drank. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you do not trust in me enough to honor me as holy in the sight of the Israelites, you will not bring this community into the land I give them." So guys, I don't know if you understand, but before I read how it said, God said that Moses should speak to the rock and then the rock will bring out water for these people. But because Moses is kind of angry and irritated by these people, he disobeyed God and he struck the rock out of anger twice. Because he was angry, he struck the rock instead of speaking to it. And that made God very angry. And God said that because you disobeyed me, I'm not going to bring your community into the land I gave them, because he promised them land, and now he's saying I'm not going to do it for them. So this is the first time that Moses sinned against God because the devil used people to make Moses angry. What I'm trying to say here is because of people that the devil has used, Moses got tempted, not tempted, but the devil made him get angry, and then God said, "You're not going to make the promised land." And not only is Moses not going to make the promised land, the people that he was with, all the time, all the things Moses did for them, he brought them, he had so much faith in God all the time of his life. He helped people be delivered from Pharaoh. He helped people not get killed. He did loads of stuff together with God's help, and he was always righteous. But then one thing, people making him angry because they're begging for water and food and just being ungrateful and just angry and saying that, "Oh, well, I wish we died," and so we don't trust you anymore. Moses got angry, and that made him just rebel against God, and then all his hard work ruined because of the devil. So I just want to say that a tiny thing, a tiny weakness in your life that's making you sin right now, let me even stand on my phone. Tiny weakness that you have right now can lead to massive weakness and can make you sin against God and make you not obey God and make you not do stuff for God. Then the devil can use that to make you break the last straw. Then God says you're not going to make it to heaven. So we need to make sure that we kill this weakness and we don't let the devil lead us into that weakness. Okay? So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. I hope you like the Bible studies. And yeah. Also alpha check.